Ethiopian federal government is tightening restrictions and introducing new restrictions on financial institutions of Tigray. Tigray government, Tigray organizations are being crushed, you can say. What will these measures by the federal government lead to? Some new decisions have been made by federal government. Who will suffer? Tigray government to the people of Tigray or Tigray ruling elite? Secondly, Fano Group say that a big news is coming in coming hours. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Firstly, Tigray, viewers, where now it has been confirmed that Ethiopian federal government has started an economic war against Tigray and Tigray government. In 2020, war broke out, actual war, physical war between Tigray forces and Ethiopian federal forces. 2-year-long war fortunately ended in November 2022. Tensions these days are as high as they were in 2020, but now the federal government of Ethiopia has come up with a new strategy. It wants to impose so many restrictions on Tigray institutions that Tigray is paralyzed. The Tigray leaders will have no option but to make peace with the federal government, but to make concessions at the table with the federal government. 48 hours ago, you saw that effort companies' accounts were suspended. Endowment fund for reconstruction of Tigray was established around 3 decades ago. It's a conglomerate of 17 companies. The revenue generated by these 17 companies is spent in Tigray. Though people say that TPLF leaders, Tigray generals are beneficiaries of effort, but effort finance, effort revenue, effort profits are spent in Tigray or spent by the people, leaders of Tigray. Essentially, effort is a Tigrayan project. There are 17 companies a part of effort, and on the 3rd of December, 48 hours ago, Ethiopian federal government froze all the accounts of 17 effort companies. Altex, APF are some of the names. There are some other companies too, part of effort. And yesterday, the board of trustees of effort issued a statement confirming the suspension of their bank accounts. Now, effort companies have thousands of employees too. If accounts are frozen, employees won't get any salaries. Then the federal government of Ethiopia made the second decision yesterday. Yesterday, microfinance institutions of Tigray came under restrictions. Dadabet Microfinance and Adebe Microfinance Tigrayan institutions came under restrictions. Their bank accounts have also been suspended. Dadabet Microfinance could not withdraw 10 million bears from its account at Nbisa Bank, Lion Bank. Yesterday, Dadabet Microfinance Institution confirmed that its account had been suspended. It could not withdraw 10 million bears from its account at Nbisa Bank. Same is the case with Adebe Microfinance Institution. These institutions have hundreds of employees too. They have been providing services to the people of Tigray, to entrepreneurs, to businessmen, to farmers, etc. So the target of these financial restrictions is Tigray's ruling elite. But people will suffer. All the people, all the employees of these organizations, they will not be getting any salaries. And these organizations won't be able to give any services to the people of Tigray. So in the end, people of Tigray will suffer. That is why Varade is in support of engagement with the federal government. He knows that he cannot go on as the president of Tigray. He cannot deliver if federal government continues and imposes more restrictions on his government. If a government has no money, it cannot work. Without money, government cannot deliver. And Varade is paying the price for rising hostilities with TPL and federal government, because he is now accused of being a failure. He's a failure because he has no funds. He has no funds because TPLF and federal government are at each other's throats. Gitacho was also accused of being a failure. Now Varade being accused of a failure. So that has led to tensions between Varade and the Tigray Population Fund leaders and Tigray channels. Federal government does not care about the lives of the people of Tigray. It wants to force TPLF leaders, Tigray channels, to make concessions and to kneel down in front of the federal government. And federal government wants an end to the Simdo. TPLF and Tigray channels will have to reconsider their alliance with Eritrea, or federal government will impose more restrictions on institutions in Tigray. Secondly, viewers, the Fano organization say that a big news is coming in coming hours. Two main Fano organizations are in talks. They have been in talks for several days, several weeks rather, and they're about to reach a deal reportedly. Not hard to guess which Fano organizations. AFPO and AFNF, Amhara Fano People's Organization and Amhara Fano National Force, have been in talks. You know that their Gondar chapters held talks a few weeks ago, and they reached some understanding. They started joint operations there. Since then, we did not hear of any differences between AFPO and AFNF in Gondar. There is a ballet and Hapte all the groups reportedly operating in coordination. But their Showa groups lacked that type of coordination. And Showa groups have been in talks, especially after Masisha's surrender. AFPO and AFNF decided that they should come to one point and they should agree on the formation of one central command structure in Showa. Now, it is being reported that AFPO and AFNF are very close to finalizing a deal, according to which AFNF will have 80% share in the in command structure positions. AFPO will have 20% share, but it's not final. It's not final. Discussions are still ongoing. I am still waiting to see Engineer Dassalan. Where is he? AFPO commander who has been missing for weeks. He was not seen at important events recently. Is he opposed to reconciliation between AFPO and AFNF? Is he opposed to growing presence of AFNF's Tafra Mamu in Showa? Why isn't he appearing? Let's see what happens. But it seems that some progress has been made. Maybe AFPO and AFNF won't sign an agreement, but they're already working in coordination. I think in Dagger, they fought jointly. between Rima and Kalala 2 days ago after Massa's surrender. AFPO and AFNF fighters jointly fought the Ethiopian security forces. Thanks for watching.